topic. What happens when you finally learn to concentrate? Sarah. Hey, welcome back. Today we are talking about something that can totally change your life. What happens when you finally learn to concentrate? And trust me, most people never really learn how to focus. They think they are focusing, but their mind is jumping every few seconds. So today, we are going to talk like friends and break it down step by step, Sarah. Let me start with a simple question. When was the last time you did something for 5 minutes without checking your phone, Nira? Exactly, it is hard, right? But here is the amazing thing. When you finally learn to concentrate, even for short periods, something magical starts to happen. When you start finishing things faster, Sarah, the first thing you notice is speed. Suddenly, the work that used to take you 2 hours takes only 40 minutes, Nira. Because your brain stops switching between tasks. Switching is the real thief. It steals your time, your creativity, and your energy, Sarah. But when you focus deeply, your brain enters something called the flow state, Nira. And in that flow state, you become almost unstoppable. You don't struggle, you don't drag. You just do the work smoothly till you become more confident, Sarah. Another thing that happens is your confidence starts rising, Nira. Yes, because when you finish things on time, you feel proud, you feel strong, you feel capable, Sarah. And confidence is a cycle. The more you focus, the more you finish. The more you finish, the stronger you feel. The stronger you feel, the easier it becomes to focus again. 3. Your stress goes down, Nira. This part is my favorite because so many people feel stressed just because they have too many unfinished tasks in their mind, Sarah. The moment you start concentrating, you start clearing things one by one, Nira. Imagine your mind like a messy room, papers everywhere, bags everywhere, you cannot find anything. You feel overwhelmed, Sarah. But focus is like cleaning the room piece by piece. Suddenly it looks neat, suddenly you can breathe, for you remember better, Nira. A lot of students ask me how to improve memory. The answer is simple: improve your concentrations, are. Because memory is created when you pay attention. If you are distracted while studying, nothing sticks in your mind, Nira. But when you're focused, the information becomes clear, like writing with a dark marker instead of a faint pencil. 5. You start enjoying things again, Sarah. This one sounds strange, but it's true. When you focus, you start enjoying life more, Nira. Because you are actually present, you are not doing one thing while thinking of 10 other things, Sarah. When you eat, you taste the food. When you talk, you hear every word. When you watch something, you actually enjoy it, Nira. And that feeling makes your mind calm and happy. 6. You feel more control over your life, Sarah. You know that feeling when everything feels out of control, when you have too much to do and too little to manera. Focus gives you power back. Suddenly, you can decide what matters and what does not, Sarah. Instead of being pulled in every direction, you pull your life in your own direction, Nira. That is a life-changing shift. Conversation depends, Sarah. So what do you think stops people from concentrating, Gira? Honestly, 2 things. First, the phone. Second, the habit of quick distraction, Sarah. Yes, some people are not even aware of how often they break their focus. They check notifications, they open apps, they scroll for no reason, Nira. And every time they lose focus, it takes the brain 23 minutes to return to full concentration again, Sarah. That is why people feel tired at the end of the day, even though they worked very little. How concentration changes your brain, Nira. When you practice focus every day, even for 10 minutes, your brain builds stronger pathways. It is like training a muscle, Sarah. And after a few weeks, you start noticing something. You can work longer without getting bored. You can read without your mind drifting. You can listen without zoning out, Nira. This is your brain leveling up. Real life example, Sarah. I remember one of my students, he told me he could not study for more than 5 minutes. He would open the book and immediately feel bored, Nira. I asked him to practice focusing for just 2 minutes daily. 2 minutes, no phone, no noise, no switching, Zara. After 1 week, he could study for 15 minutes. After 1 month, he reached 1 full Nira. And his grades went up, his confidence went up, his stress went down. 7. You become more creative, Sarah. Many people think creativity is something that just appears magical, linear. But actually, creativity comes from deep focus. When your mind is not scattered, it can connect Ideas easily, Sarah. That is why artists, writers, programmers, designers all need long focus blocks, Nira. Concentration is like opening the door for creativity to enter. You save more time for yourself, Sarah. One of my favorite benefits is this: when you finish work, faster you have more free time, Nira. Yes, you can spend time with family, learn a new skill. Watch something, relax, exercise, anything, Zara. Instead of working all day and still feeling behind, you work smart and complete early. How to start practicing concentration? Let's give 3 simple steps, Sarah. Step 1, put your phone away, not next to you, not face down, away, Nira. Step 2, choose only one task, just one, not 10, Sarah. Step 3, set a small timer like 5 minutes and stay with it even if you feel bored, Nira. After some days, increase it to 10 minutes, then 15, then 20, Sarah. This is how you slowly build laser sharp focus, the big transformation. When you finally learn to concentrate, your whole life becomes easier, Sarah. You work better, you think better, you speak better, you remember better, you feel better, Nira. You stop rushing, you stop stressing, you stop feeling low, Sarah. You start feeling clear, calm, strong, and in control. Final conversation in Nira. So if you are listening to this, just remember, focus is not a talent, it is a skill anyone can learn it, Sarah. And every minute you practice, you are building a smarter, stronger, and more peaceful mind, Nira. So start small, but start today, Sarah. And we will see you in the next session. Take care and keep growing.